What a day.
Mm-hmm.
I put it on. Well, you know, I felt pretty good today. So I figured I'll go get the dress, go out. So I went across the street to Provigo. I made an order, they delivered it. But coming back, phew, just in front of the building, got very tired. I couldn't walk. My knee was hurting so much. So I went to sit down on the edge, on the ledge there, near the flowers. I figured I better sit down. And I couldn't sit because the pain in my knee was excruciating. It was horrible.
Huh.
And in order to sit down, you have to go like this, lift your leg and thing. And I couldn't move my knee. The pain was so horrible. So I thought, oh my gosh, I won't be able to get up to the apartment. I can't sit down. I can't walk. So I figured, well, I better just stand up and stay the way I am for a few minutes and wait till it gets back to normal. Oh, and the pain was so excruciating.
Where were you sitting?
So I couldn't sit because I couldn't move my leg. The pain was too much. And so I figured, well, I better press the button for them to come and help me get back up in the apartment. So anyway, I waited a few more minutes. Finally, I was able to move my leg, and then I made it back. Oh.
Well, how come it stopped moving?
Eh?
What happened to it?
The arthritis.
Oh, the pain.
And I never had the pain like that before. And Millie was telling me what it was like. And that's why she was not able to go out, and she was in bed all the time. And so now I know what she was talking about. It was the pain and the arthritis in the knee, in the back, and the whole thing, and the leg. It was just horrible. And so I came back and took my cane and tried to walk around a little bit. Then the order came. I put that away. I was going to order another jug of water, And so the girl says, well, there's two different kinds. So I didn't know which kind you want, so I didn't order it. So she says there's one that's called lavender.
Lavender? Labrador.
Eh?
Labrador. Labrador.
Oh, Labrador.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's the one you get.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, I see. So I didn't know which kind to get, so I figured, well, I better wait for that. So anyway, so I came back and put things away and finally managed to make my something to eat, and oh, jeez. But what a time. So I went to bed around 8:45, and I fell asleep. I took Tylenol, and so now I just woke up, and now I can move my knee. I don't know what the hell happened.
Crazy.
Eh?
Crazy. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh, it was horrible. And I was going to press on this thing for them to bring me up to the apartment.
But you might have to be in the apartment for that to work.
Eh?
You might have to be in the apartment for that to work. I think you have to be somewhere near the telephone. Like,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
you could even be outside the door, but not as far away as being.
Oh, gee.
Outside.
What business. Anyway, so I'll put some soup on, okay?
Yeah.
And, so
That's great.
Quite a time. Ronnie called. He said he'd call. This darn thing isn't working. Oh. It's gotta be set right. Ronnie called, he said he called you this morning,
Yeah,
pretty early.
yeah. You know, he asked me something about my patient.
Oh,
So I started telling him about the patient.
and,
But I didn't find my own story that interesting. And it was still at the boring part. But still, he had asked the question, so I was giving him an answer.
sure,
In the middle of my answer, he asked me if I want to speak to Sam, or if Sam wants to get on the phone.
oh,
So Sam gets on the phone,
oh,
and we say a bit of nothing. And then Ronnie gets back on the phone. Oh, I was telling him about my patient that he's had brain or head operation. So Ronnie said that he could use a walker, because I said you got to be careful he doesn't fall. He could wobble. So Ronnie said he should have a walker. I said, well, I don't think so. You know. Ronnie says, oh no, he's worked with people that needed a walker, and the ones with the tennis balls, so Ronnie feels the guy should have a walker. I'm like, excuse me, this guy is a patient in a hospital. He's surrounded by doctors and nurses. He's in a rehab hospital with people who specialize in this, and Ronnie thinks he knows better than everybody else about what this guy needs, you know?
okay.
And I had to tell him that, you know, the walker's not good for this guy. Oh no, Ronnie knows, you know? He's had experience. Conversations like that, they just leave me somewhere. What's going on here? You know.
So what did Sam have to say?
Not so much. You know, I said I called him King of the Mountain. He said, yeah, Mount Spectre, because his house is on the mountain, on the mountainside.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't have too much to say.
Ron